In exactly 3 minutes, you're gonna have all the information you need to take your horror shots from this to this. The look of horror films has changed a lot in recent years, but I haven't really seen anybody else on this platform talking about it, so today I'm gonna break down the 4 steps you need to recreate the new horror look. Okay, so step number 1 is to get your framing right. I have another video breaking down cinematic framing, but in this case, you're gonna need to throw convention out the window. The first thing you're gonna wanna do is push in really close. We're gonna go mediums or closer. What this does is make your audience feel claustrophobic or uncomfortable and like there's something lurking off screen that they can't see. Here's that original shot. And now here's the same shot but pushed closer in. Another thing we're gonna do is use parts of our set to obscure parts of the frame. Here's that pushed in shot, and now here's part of that frame obscured. You can already feel how much scarier this shot is even though nothing's actually been added to it. The second step in our new horror process is to use restrictive lighting. Now of course we want to keep our shots darker, but we also want to use light to obscure certain parts of the scene while leaving other parts of the scene bright enough for the audience to tell what's going on. And if I had to pick, I would obviously use hard lighting over soft or boxy lighting. Often you might want to use a single light source because this makes the audience feel as if there's a safe zone and an unsafe zone. Placing our actor in one or the other will change the dynamics of the scene. Here's our original shot but framed, and here's that same shot with better lighting. Again, it already feels scarier just by playing with lighting. Okay, the third step in our horror process is to use unique or weird angles along with a Dutch angle. Weird angles make the audience feel uncomfortable because they're not used to seeing them. Audiences have seen a few different angles for the entirety of their film experiences, so when we change that, the dynamic again shifts. The Dutch angle has also been associated with uncomfortable scenes for decades, and so when somebody sees a Dutch angle, they will unconsciously feel uncomfortable because that is what that shot has been associated with. Here's our original shot, here's the shot we just had, and now here's the shot with a weird angle and a Dutch angle. Last, the fourth and final step, we're going to use a 4:3 or tighter aspect ratio. Changing the aspect ratio, just like the framing, will make the audience feel as if there's something that they're missing and will make them feel claustrophobic. Now let's just add that to our last shot, and boom. Again, scarier already. And 3 minutes is up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I hope you now know what to do to recreate the new horror look.